어젯밤에 어디 있어서 내 생각하곤 있어 너 어린 나이 같아 난 아직까지 마음이 넌 아파 I'm feeling lonely Something about you make me feel insecure baby Something about you.
Hi fam, it's the start of another vlog. It's quite late at night, as I'm sure you guys can tell. I've just finished my shift, which means it's after 10 p.m. and so we are starting this vlog at night. And to be quite honest, the only reason why I did eventually pick up the camera just before I went to bed was because firstly I've just closed my laptop, so I'm not gonna go straight to sleep immediately, so I'm going to be reading just before I go to bed. And I thought, why not just start the vlog, because I do want to start these at I can't tell you guys, on Mondays. This Monday dribbled the living hell out of me, okay, emotionally that is. But funny enough, only now am I feeling much better, which I suppose defeats the purpose, because then can I keep this energy for tomorrow? I don't know. Anyway, my name is Vuvu and welcome to my channel. If you are new on here, please consider pressing that red subscribe button down below and joining the family. If you're an oldie member of the fam bam, welcome back fam, and thank you for joining me once again. Anyway, we had such a good week last week, right? We managed to finish, I'm just peeking over there to make sure that I know the number, 4 books last week. So because we are leaning in to that ambition, right? Since August wants to give, it wants to give to us, so you know. Let me tell you something. The books that I have on my radar this week are not 4 but 5, okay? And 2 I've already started, so maybe it's kind of like 4. So the one book that I've already started is All the Devils, which you guys know I want to finish. That's what I'm gonna read as I go to bed. I've explained to you why I don't show the author's name, because it's the wrong name on here, child. I don't know how NetGalley did me this dirty, okay? I don't have a cover. How you butcher me? I don't have a cover. I don't have the proper name for the author, but since I'm introducing it for the first time on this vlog, I want to tell you guys what the author's name is, and her name is Caitlin. Just don't know the surname. Her name is Caitlin. Okay, I'll definitely put it on the screen, okay, because yeah, it's not working out right now. And if you haven't seen my previous vlog, this particular story is very reminiscent of the Wednesday story. If you've watched Wednesday on Netflix and enjoyed that, you will definitely enjoy this. I am 33% into this book, so I do plan to finish it. My next book that's on my Kindle that I plan to finish this week is the 5th book in the Heartstopper series. I don't know why my baby is acting like this. Book 5 in Heartstopper, if it will show you guys. Yes, there we go. Book 5 in Heartstopper, and I am so ready. I absolutely loved the series when I first read it. I have books 1 to 4, but we all know how graphic novels sell for your like kidney. In South Africa, they're so expensive. So I'm waiting for some kind of miracle to befall me before I buy the physical copy for volume 5 of Heartstopper by Alice Osman. So that's the second book that I have on my radar. The third one I've already opened. I'm more than halfway through, I want to say. Am I really? I'd like to believe so, but am I? Kind of sort of almost halfway through. This is a collection of poetry by Kollega Putuma. It was definitely by my bedside for quite a bit, and I was religiously reading at least 2 poems a day. Then I just fell off, and I moved it from my bedside when I fell off, and then you know how it works, then I completely forgot about it. But I love the fact that it is poetry, so it's not like I forgot anything, if you hear what I mean. But definitely this week this one needs to be shut. This one was sent to me by Pan Macmillan. Pan, is that you, Chair? I want to say it's Pan for review purposes. And then I have James by Percival Everett. This is the book that I plan to open and shut this week, Chair. We'll be accompanying it with audio, so it should be quite easy to get through. This is the only book on my pile this week that has audio to it. I might actually listen to the 4th book in the Kingdom of Lies series. Sometimes I like to listen to like some background noise type of situation, listen to books while I'm working, so that helps. But anyway, this is Percival Everett's James. At least I did warn you guys, I am tired. And this one is the telling of Jim's story from Huckleberry Finn. Yes, the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. So we'll see how Percival Everett interprets this character. Looking forward to that. I've heard great things, and yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen on my TikTok that I went Google Gaga over Sunshine and Shadows, child. So this is definitely the 2nd book in Sunshine and Shadows by Busigile Khumalo, and this one is called Rubies and Rain. I definitely plan to devour this one. My off days actually this week will be dedicated to this one. The rest of the books I'll just drag along as I'm reading, but definitely this is my baby for the week. I have not yet opened it. I wanted to open it this morning, but I had things to do. I had reviews to write. I was on the phone with my sister for a while, which actually helped me a lot because I was having a little bit of anxiety today and yesterday. And I feel like because I am ovulating, my system is just not systeming the way that I'd wanted to. And usually during ovulation I'd feel pain here and there, but not what I'm feeling right now. My back is on fire, my mood is just beyond the floor. Okay, right now it's just in the dirt. Okay, and I'm just trying by all means to feel better, and I would otherwise never have answered a call feeling the way that I was feeling, but I'm so glad I did because she managed to lift my spirits. So that was the time I used was the time I was meant to start this, but at least I'll start it feeling a whole lot better about myself. Sure. So those are the books that I have on my radar. I'm gonna get ready for bed right now and tuck into All the Devils. I am definitely trying to read more from my Kindle, and I absolutely love it as a companion for bedtime. I absolutely love it. It's so light, so easy to you know, consume. You're not turning pages, you're just flipping on a screen just like you would if you were watching something on your phone or looking through social media. Sorry, my ankle was itchy and now the color is off. I hope that's better. So I absolutely love it, and I can fall asleep with this thing on my hand because it's so light, and trust that nothing's gonna happen to it. I haven't been using it as often as I'd like to. Every time I mention to you guys that I'm reading something from it, I swear I only pick it up once or twice in that week, and I completely forget, and I probably pick it up before bedtime, which means I only read a chapter or 2 chapters and it's gone. And if you know me, even if I can open multiple books at a time, I like to see them to finish, if you get what I'm trying to say. I don't like books that sit on my pile for weeks on end for no particular reason. And so I'm trying to train myself to consume the books on this beloved thing because I love it so much. I'm gonna I think next week or the week after, I'm planning to like pimp it up, make it look endearing, have like reason to just hold it and make sure that it's in my hand as often as possible. Anyway, part of that is actually getting books that I enjoy on here, so I am planning to go back to Kindle Unlimited because I saw that darling Busisekile has some of her books on that Unlimited app, and that's enough said for me. I am ready to devour that woman's collection. Okay, I've seen things, she's shown me stuff, and I am convinced that she must be added to my pile, you know, and that will serve the purpose actually of why I got this thing, because I say to myself, instead of rushing to the shops buying every book that you hear about, every book that you think you're going to be interested in, child, there's no longer any space. I don't have space on my shelves. There's no longer any space. So if I can read books on my gadget and then determine after reading them if they are worthy of staying on my shelf, then that's a better way for me to use my space, use my resources, and use my chankura. So I hope that makes sense, because at least the subscription is the equivalent of one book a month, okay, and I can read a lot more books than one, if you get what I'm trying to say. So that's how I reason it out, child. And as a result, you don't find me at the shops too often these days. Bookshops, because I'm trying to make sense of where on earth I'm meant to put these things. Otherwise I would continue buying, but I've run out of space. Let me not blabber. Next thing I find myself sleeping at midnight. Let me get into this book, child. We'll chat properly in the morning. Otherwise, welcome to the vlog, and I hope you had a wonderful Monday. Hi guys, today is Wednesday. I'm about to start work. You guys didn't miss much yesterday. Let me just be honest with you guys. I was just cleaning and working. I'm not done with my laundry, but I'm done with cleaning upstairs, which is great because at least it gives me less to do, because from now on I've decided to set aside my cleaning for Monday to Wednesday. So today is the last day that I can clean, so I need to finish up my laundry and I need to just clean up downstairs, but there's not as much of a mess downstairs as there was upstairs. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, I'm hopping on here to let you guys know that I've read absolutely nothing from my TBR, but while I was cleaning yesterday, I was listening to some audio series, right, which is kind of like a retelling of Peter Pan, but in a very, I think it's meant to be fantasy romance, but in actual fact I feel like it's fantasy erotica. And I've read 2 of the books from that series. They're very quick to get through. The first one is called The Never King, the second one is called The Dark One. So I am currently reading the third one, which is Their Vicious Darling, and this name of the series is Vicious Lost Boys. Obviously there's a lot of stuff that they take from the Peter Pan story, which is quite interesting, on how the author Nikki St. Crow has brought this together and is playing it out. But if you are somebody who does not like that much smut, who does not want her books that spicy, listen, I also feel like if my books are gonna be spicy as this, they need to at least have a bit of context, right? In terms of the plot, the story, it must at least be strong enough for me to continue subjecting myself to that amount of smut, right? Don't get me wrong, I like smut in books, but there's a limit, chap. And Miss St. Crow over here, I think, is really pushing it with the limits, really pushing it. But there is a story there. I don't know if it's strong enough for, let's say for example, for me to say, oh, I love the series so much, let me go buy the books. Do you get? I haven't got to the gym this week. On Monday I didn't go because we didn't go to school. The kids were sick. Yesterday I didn't go because I needed to clean and I thought I was having an early shift. Today I'm having an early shift, and that is early in the morning. It only gives me time to like shower after dropping the kids off before my shift starts. But I was gonna push it if I could and then just shower during my break. I was gonna go straight from school to the gym and then shower during my break, but I woke up with the worst scratchy throat situation ever. And if you know anything about me, if I'm sick, I don't exercise. I don't want to risk it at all. So I'm gonna be consuming a lot of these. What happened to my cup? Oh, nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna be consuming a lot of these today, which is like hot beverages. I'm having tea. I had coffee earlier on. I'm having tea. This is meant to be a cold brew, but I actually enjoy it hot. It's from Molly's. It's the blood orange cold brew. That's what I'm having. I actually never had it cold, so I can't even say is it better cold or hot. I can't tell you guys. Anyway, we got mail, chat. We got mail. Before I tuck into this work, let's see what the people at Penguin, as I can see from the courier slip, this is from Penguin. Let's see what they sent us while I log in. Mail, 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 mail. This one is in a box, so I'm wondering. Let's see. Okay, chair. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So it's from the Penguin YA book club. Can y'all see this? Oh, love me a good box. Okay, child. Dear book club member, there's a letter there. Ooh, there's a fucking frame. I'm crazy about webs. OMG, get out of here. Oh my gosh. Listen. Now that I see what book it is, I want to tell you guys, I've been wanting to read. I know this is not a sequel, but her first, I don't know if it's her first book, but the popular book by her is Ace of Spades, right? And a few years back, what's this? Asborn Publishers from overseas tried to send me the book at least twice, but it never got to me. I don't know what happened during the postal stage, but it really never got to me. And I kind of got better after that, because I was like, does this book want to be read by me or not? Like, let's get to it. But here we are, child. Mama Farida has got a new book out called Where Sleeping Girls Lie. Would you look at that bookmark also? Okay, it says it's a flawless mystery. That's what Chloe Gong says. A total vibe is what Olivia Blake says. And obviously it's Usborne published. How excited am I? Oh, how amped am I for that, child? Okay, I want to say this is a pen or a, and yes, then there's a pen, some stationery. Ooh, am I gonna be able to fold it nicely? Okay, then there's a Usborne tote. I'm trying to return it, child. You know why? Oh, it's a torch. It says use the torch to find secret messages in the box. Okay, when hey, yes, how do I, oh, there's a battery. Okay guys, I'm gonna figure this out. I need to start my job chair, but I also need to unbox this for the socials, so I need to put it back the way it was. Oh, I'm so excited. This made my day. I'm having quite a tough week. I don't know if I did mention, I don't know what's going on. These past few weeks have not been easy for me, but ciao, if anything, what we are doing is fighting. We are fighting. Oh man, this is so cute. I'm so excited. Okay. Don't mind my hat. It's cold in Joburg. And as my sister will tell you, none of her older sisters have enough winter clothes. I may have the winter stuff. My older sister always doesn't have winter stuff, but I may have the winter stuff, but I don't, for some reason, dress up warmly. I don't know why, and it's not because I don't feel cold. Trust me, I feel cold. So now that I'm not feeling well, I'm trying to just, you know, layer it up. I might go up and get a jacket as well. But yeah, let me not blabber on. I'm gonna continue listening to The Lost Boys, what, and finish book 3. I think there's 4 books or so. I'll see if Everand has more. If they don't, I don't mind stopping it when I stop it, because as much as it's interesting and funny and all of that, I think I needed it more for company while I was cleaning and maybe while I work now, because it doesn't really require that much concentration. But I need to get into my TBR for the week, so I'm gonna have to choose my battles and choose them very wisely, you know, and create new battles and stuff like that, and so on and so forth. Okay, I'm really blabbering at this point. Otherwise, happy Wednesday. Check you guys later or tomorrow. Oh my goodness, you know, my throat is getting worse by the minute. Anyway, I've got 1 more hour of work left, but it seems like it's a good day for us because we got another book package, this time from Pan. Let's see what the people over at Pan Macmillan sent through. Let me see. It's so thick. I thought it was 2 books. It's 1 book, and this is I Look For You Everywhere by Cameron Capello. That's what it looks like. I've never heard of this, so let me see. Okay, it's a debut. It's a love story. It's a debut love story. Okay, child, say less. Say less. To my little woman, thank you for letting me imagine. I just want to see where the author is from. Oh, and it's one of those soft, floppy covers. Love these. I'm freezing cold, guys. As soon as I am done with work, I am definitely heading upstairs. Look, what is about the author? Okay, I'm gonna check in this little note if it's there. Okay. And guys, I did want to tell you, and I don't usually like reading the letters until I'm done with the book. I don't know if I'm weird like that, but I don't like reading those letters until the book is done. Most of them, the letters to the reader, obviously share about the motivation of the author for the story they've written, etc. And as I always say, I'm somebody who's so easily spoiled. I wouldn't want that for myself. So the back, though, I can read the synopsis for you guys. It says, some loves lost a lifetime. Magdalene Savoy has just finished her first year of university at Oxford, where she has finally built a life for herself away from the demons. She has done everything to try to forget. Theo Sinclair was the golden boy of Chivasso, athletic, intelligent, too suave for his own good. So when he cut all ties and boarded a 5 a.m. flight to Connecticut 7 years ago, no one could understand what has pushed him to leave. Pulled back to their small Italian hometown for a summer wedding. Magdalene and Theo soon realize they're no longer the children they once were. Confronted with the ghosts of their past, they must face both the growing tension between them and the long buried secrets that threaten to tear their worlds apart. Secrets that could separate them forever. Okay, child. Okay, you know, I've been in the mood for like romance with a twist, so I think that this is gonna do that trick. There was another romance book that I thought I was gonna pull off the shelf, but yo, my TBR is TBR, and so let me not do that to myself. Let me stick to that TBR. I can't even speak properly. That's how cold I am, guys. Either way, we're pushing. We've got 1 more hour left. I can't drink any other. I've had, since we last spoke, I had that big cup of tea. I had another cup of tea, and like I said, I had coffee in the morning. I think maybe I can drink warm water. There's actually a lemon tree outside my place. Maybe I'll make lemon water. Take some lemons from the tree because chap, it ain't it. Okay, this one is not the one, not the one.
Stay here right by my side. Feel like I am falling deeper. 여기서 alone. I feel like falling deeper, deeper.
Hi, Bo. What's going on? Hello? Hello? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, be careful, please. Oh, guys, a lot of days have passed. It is definitely Saturday today, and yo, the flu has me like no one's business. I just got out of the shower. I had a very early morning shift today, and then I decided to sorry, no, I didn't decide to. I had a chat with my siblings, and then made lunch. Then I took a shower, so it's only 2:40 at the moment, and I just thought it's been a while. Let me just give you an update. I have a throat spray by my bed, and I have some tissues because life is showing me flames, child, flames. Anyway, because my voice, child, I brewed some tea, but it's still very hot because I knew that my voice was gonna do this because today has been such a hot day. Yeah. Okay, anyway, while we wait for the tea to brew properly, I have decided that this vlog is gonna carry on until next week because there's quite a number of days that I missed. So it's probably gonna be one of my longer vlogs because I haven't been doing long vlogs for a while. I went off a bit from my TBR for the week. So there was a series that Charity had recommended to me a while back. I'm just trying to find it, show. A while back, which is kind of like a retelling of the Peter Pan story, Neverland, and certain things around Peter Pan or Indy. You know the story, right? But this is now a fantasy erotica. Let me just tell you straight up that this is definitely an erotica, okay? Don't want to lie to nobody's child. You go into this one knowing that it is not for the youngins. Okay, so basically I've finished 4 books this week, and my Goodreads is showing all 4 of them. 3 are from that erotica because I was listening to them as I was working, as I was cleaning around the house, etc. And the last one is James by Percival Everett. So the the fantasy story is called The Dark One. The first book is The Dark One by Nikki St. Crow, followed by The Never King and The Vicious Darling. I think there's 4 or 5 books in the series. So I finished the first 3, and then I hopped on to James. Where's my copy of James? To James by Percival Everett. So those stories in the series, the books, I don't think I've rated anything above a 3.25. So 3.25. They're fun to listen to, don't get me wrong. There is a bit of a storyline there, but it's not like the book that's gonna blow your mind and be your favorite book of all time type of situation. Anyway, I did hop on to James by Percival Everett. This copy was sent to me by Pan Macmillan, South Africa, for review purposes, and I absolutely loved this one. I will be definitely reviewing it on the blog. Let me just try and take a sip because my throat's chill. I did burn myself though. I'll be reviewing it on the blog very soon, so by the time you see this, the review should be up, as well as on my Instagram. I don't think I'm gonna do a TikTok review of this one because I feel like there's so much going on in here that you do need to take your time trying to plow out the themes and the point of this book. But it was a very well done book. I ended up giving it a 4-star. How can I help you?
Mommy, what time is it?
It's 20 to 3.
20 to 3?
Yeah.
So the thing that we had for a snack was actually our lunch?
But you guys had sandwiches before that.
But you said that but it wasn't, but at the time it wasn't lunchtime.
Hi, Bo. So you want to go on to your 4th meal of the day. You had breakfast, you had sandwiches, you had samosas, and now you want something else, and you also had fruit. Hi, Iana. Now you're hiding behind me. You guys can have nachos.
Yay! Bye.
Bye.
I don't know wonderful people watching this.
I don't know if you guys heard her, but I'm gonna put it up here. They're also not feeling well, and my kids, the thing is, on weekends, honestly, all they want to do whenever they feel bored is eat. I've had 1 meal today. Those people are always eating, always snacking. So guys, I think I'm just gonna make them stovetop popcorn soon so that they're out of my face, because I also feel like taking a nap without being interrupted. Anyway, so I'm gonna have this up on my blog if you're interested in what goes on in here. Right now I am going to be listening to Ace of Spades because I recently received the author's 2nd book from, what's this, from Penguin, right, for a YA book club situation that I actually do want to read. But I knew for a long time that I've been wanting to read Ace of Spades, so I'm listening to it via audio while I color in. And then when I'm done, I am going to, not when I'm done, but when I want to take a break, I'm going to go make popcorn so that I can nap. My battery is flashing chow. I just thought I'd do a quick check-in. So far this week, we've finished 4 books. And hopefully I can finish this one tomorrow, which will be book number 5. I'll be very happy. I do have Rubies and Rain next to my bed. I'm off tomorrow. I thought I was going to go to church. I can't because we are all sick and I really don't want to mess with that. So it's going to be my main read for tomorrow. Between that and All the Devils, sorry, by Caitlin Wilson, which is also by my bed on the Kindle. Okay, chill. Let me not ramble any further. Check you guys much later, much later, because I need to go downstairs in order to charge this hair battery. Okay, so thought I'd show face, let you guys know that I am not well, but I am alive and pushing. Okay, Hi fam, so it's Monday evening. I've just knocked off and I am trying to get some editing done, trying to get some laundry done. I'm not feeling well. Like I'm sick and tired of this flu, ciao. But that's neither here nor there. I'm still getting some few things done. Like I said, I'm also going to be cooking a lot, child, before I go to bed. Okay, I've got a few hours obviously before bedtime, but there's a lot of things that are on my plate right now that I need to get through. I thought that I would say hi, it's Monday, and hopefully this week I'll be able to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way to Sunday for you guys. Okay, so this is gonna be an extra long vlog as indicated before. The only update I have for you guys is that yesterday I started listening to From Scratch, the memoir that has been adopted into a Netflix movie of sorts, and so far so good. I'm enjoying it. I'm about halfway through the book. I will give you my full thoughts at the end of the book. My battery did not charge yesterday, so I'm about to charge that, but I thought let me greet you at the start of this new week and let's get it. Let's try and get it. Cool. Happy Tuesday. So I've got not a few minutes, but I've got some time before my shift starts. Just double checking. Before my shift starts. So what I'm gonna do is that I am going to head over to the car wash, leave my car there while I have breakfast at Woolies, and start working from there. Because one, I'm starving, and two, the way I was choking in that car, my car is filthy, guys. Sorry, my car is filthy. F for filthy. I do not even know how else to explain this. And I was choking the whole way during my school run because obviously it's also dusty. So I'm like, child, do the right thing, okay? Do the right thing. So I'm gonna tag you guys along. Hopefully I can bring my camera. It won't be an issue, I'm hoping. And yeah, catch you there.
And darkness. I hoped that the next path in my life would be illuminated the way the moon brought light to the waves.
Cause I love and rewind, oh. Love and you right, baby. Love and rewind, oh. Come on and tell me now. Love and rewind, baby. Love and you right, baby. Love and rewind. Tell me what's going on now. Man, I've been switching lanes all the time on the net. AKA I'm just on the edge, hanging man. 좀 당연해 너가 느꼈을 그 맘이 난 처음이야 이런 모든 감정들이 Burning down, yeah. And at times in and out I can say what I wanna know the time too far to listen now, tell you why I'm thinking we're just fine. Feel like I am falling deeper 여기서 alone. I feel like falling deeper, deeper. Cause I love and rewind, oh. Love and you right, baby. Love and rewind, oh. Come on and tell me now. Love and rewind, baby. Love and you right, baby. Love and rewind. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on, my mind, baby. Cause I love and rewind, oh. Love and you right, baby. Love and rewind, oh. Come on and tell me now. Love and rewind, baby. Love and you right, baby. Love and rewind. Tell me what's going on now. 어젯밤에 어디 있었어 내 생각.
Hi fam, so it is Saturday. I almost said Friday, that's why I couldn't. It's Saturday, and as you can tell, we are doing our fully booked sprints. We are currently on my channel. We started in the morning. We still have about 4 hours to go, as you can see. Come back. Yes, it's been a very good reading night last night and this morning. What I had on my TBR for and I've already returned the book for the sprints was Heartstopper Volume 5, which I just returned. It's not my favorite, I don't want to lie. I feel like a lot was being how do I put it, I feel like the author Alice she tried to do too much when it comes to teenagers and consenting for losing their V card, and I think a lot of the story was lost in her attempt to be educational. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, I finished it. I rated it at 3.5 stars, and I am about to delve into All the Devils by Caitlin Wilson. You guys know about this one. I've been telling you a lot about it. I'm about 50% in. I want to finish it during the sprints. That's what I usually use my sprints for. If I have finished all the open books, I then dive into audiobooks or new books, but I haven't finished the books that I have open that I would like to finish, and this is one of them. So I want to get into this one. I probably will not be sitting through the entire second sprint, which will be on Nontley's channel, because I have to run some errands with my sister in the afternoon. But hopefully I'll catch a few hours, maybe even 2 of that sprint when we get back. And I don't remember the last day we caught up. I want to say it was on Tuesday. Yes, it was on Tuesday. Wednesday, quite recall what happened on Wednesday. I'm not sure what happened on Wednesday. Hey, it sounds like it was too far away. And then Thursday was a very sensitive day for me because it was my late mother's birthday. So I tried to just be off camera and be like taking care of myself basically. So my younger sister came over. She's been here since Thursday. And we chilled with a friend of mine also came through, so it was a nice distraction because you can tend to be in your head when you're going through those triggering dates, you know. Yesterday we worked, my sister and I worked, and then after working we had to go and get a few things, run a few errands, and then we had to sprint, and there was just so much chaos. I had to get gas because my gas finished while I was trying to cook, and yo, it was a lot. And by the way, I have a huge puncture. My car has a puncture, so my sister's been helping me to go drop off the kids because I don't know how to change a tire, and I actually need to find out if my insurance will come do that for me while I'm here, so that we at least sorted. So yeah, that's the basic update. There's nothing I think that's new. I don't know if I told you guys I read James and I finished it. I also read Ace of Spades and finished it, but I think I did. I don't know. I'm sorry if I didn't, because like I'm saying, this week I haven't been grabbing the camera that much, which is actually a great thing because at least I'm merging these 2 vlogs, right? So yeah, I'm gonna get back into reading. Just thought I should pick you guys up and let you guys know how we're doing, and that's just that on that. Okay, chat to you in a bit.